my dance, make it hurt. Please my dance, make it hurt. Please my dance, make it hurt.
And a very good evening, everybody. Welcome along to another Monday night. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock, and it's time for this week's episode of Tea and Tops. As always, I'm joined by my good friend Jason. Jason, how we doing?
Excellent. Had a great weekend. Going to give a big shout out to my big 5-year-old Daisy. It was her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
We had a happy birthday. It was Thanksgiving last week. I had 2 celebrations, Thursday and Saturday. So all in all, it's been a pretty good week since the last time we chat.
Yeah, so you probably put on about a stone from eating cake and stuff since we last spoke. Right?
Not as much as I would have thought, but yeah, you know, that turkey hits the system and it's just nap time, especially with the hours we keep. So, you know.
Yeah, man. But eating that volume of turkey now, it's like a good warm up for Christmas. You know?
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, it was one of those things you go out and, of course, all I wanted was coffee after this, and they're like, no, let's have drinks. And it's like, oh, you really want me to sleep on your couch tonight? So it was all good. Had a lot of fun.
That's when you got to go with the espresso martini, and then you're covering both places.
Oh, yes. Next time. I'll put that in the request. It might have to be like, espresso pumpkin.
Pumpkin spice cocktails.
Exactly.
Is this going to be our third podcast? Are we going to have curveballs and cocktails?
Ooh, curveballs and cocktails. Yeah, it might be very short lived, but we'll see what that one.
Almost as bad as sliders and seltzers, right, man?
You know what? I won that thing. Maybe I'll get a sliders and seltzer one made up for.
Oh God, yeah, sliders and seltzers card stand. That'd be pretty good. Jeez. So yeah, welcome along to this week's show. What is there to talk about? Well, you're kind of screwed this week, right? Because there's nothing happening on Project 70. So,
Project 70 took a week off. There wasn't anything to do. Although there were some excellent fine art prints for sale. Still going today if you want to buy them there. The 400-pound prints that we're selling are now going for $150. And I think one sold out so far that hadn't sold out previously. It was the Derek Jeter King Saladin one, which was one of the first ones we bought.
Yeah, I've got that card somewhere, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, you did, because that was the 5-pack you bought. You bought the Ichiro JK5, and you bought the Jeter King Saladin. And
for like 24 hours, I was rich, and then
exactly.
and then the arse fell out every single one of those cards like 24 hours later. Oh my God!
Well, welcome to the world of collecting baseball cards. Remember, I had my sweatshirt. I was a millionaire once, and Mom drew baseball cards.
Shit, yeah, you should wear that. You need to wear that
exactly
more.
How that goes.
Yeah, you should. You know what? You should wear that one day at the National.
You know what? I thought about it, but it's going to be end of July. It's going to be like 35 degrees out. If we're rocking kilts and a sweatshirt,
but it'll be air conditioned though, man. So.
You know what? I was looking at the pictures of the National. And I love that 70s decor that's still there. Like, I think that's the selling point of that up for me. But yeah, looking forward to it. I guess we'll touch on that for a little bit. But
I was going to lead with it actually, which is why I segued so beautifully to it.
Perfect.
So yeah, the 70s decor in the Atlantic City Convention Center. The National Sports Card Collection, National Sports Card Collectors Convention. It's so difficult to say. Tickets went on sale today for the 2022 event, which is July 27th to 31st in Atlantic City. As Jason has hinted at, it's going to be sweaty. So if you want to get some early bird tickets, go now. They start at $25, and then VIP starts at 169 and goes all the way up to, I've got it written down somewhere.
260.
339 is currently the most expensive VIP package.
Is that the VIP package?
It's called All Access Super VIP package.
Ooh, right.
However, there is one level above that that's not even on sale yet, which is the Platinum level, and it's not on sale. So the All Access Super VIP package gives you free access to, and you get to cut a line to get free autographs from the guys who are signing on the TriStar stand. So TriStar is like a memorabilia kind of company, and you get autograph line priority for all guests signing in the TriStar autograph pavilion. Now they've not actually announced who those are yet. So you get to cut the line. You also get an exclusive all-access collectible from TriStar. There you go. But there is going to be a platinum level, which is one above that, and that gets you to the front of every line and gets you all your autographs and everything else. But it's only available direct from TriStar, and it's not on sale yet. But yeah, if it's $339 for that package for the National, or through the National, I should say, you can imagine it's going to be a little bit higher from TriStar to get super mega access. So.
This is over the 5 days. That's not just a 1 day pass. It's
5 days,
the 5 day pass. So I did read there was a goodie bag. Everyone that paid for at least the VIP was getting a goodie bag as well. I think even at the lowest level, the VIP level, which was like what, 160. You still got 10 autographs from there. So that's not a bad shout. I mean, that's like $15 on autograph, and you know they're not bringing Shed Long to sign autographs there. You're gonna
Yeah,
get a very good player, a Hall of Famer.
I'd like, well, out of 12. Well, on the TriStar stand, yeah, they'll probably get some decent names. So yeah, even at the lowest level, so the 169 level, so that gets you entry, like say all 5 days. So if you were to walk up and pay on the door, you're $30 for a day ticket. So there's 150 straight away off your 169. You get an exclusive VIP gift package, 12 selected free VIP autographs. You get in a half hour early each day, use of the VIP lounge, and additional benefits. So if you go to the 209 level, which is super VIP, not just VIP, you get a double gift bag and you get parking and stuff like that as well. And then it gets up into scary numbers like 299, and then which is all access VIP, and then all access super VIP. And like I say, there's still the platinum level to go on top of that as well.
Platinum level.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you wanted to just rock up and go for the day, $30 gets you through the door, which doesn't strike me as that bad, really. I think
you can still buy it for 20 beforehand. So if you're showing up on the day, it's 30, but you can buy the pre-sale 20.
25.
Oh, 25. Okay.
Yeah. I think last year it was 20. I think. So it's gone up like a little bit, but the prices haven't gone up that much. I know you went and dug them out the other day, but I think the equivalent VIP package was 200, and this year it's 210. So price has gone up, but
and I also heard it's not refundable yet. So if you buy tickets now, they are not refundable. So
all ticket sales are final, no refunds or exchanges.
So. And I see we've got someone watching today, so I'll give him a shout out. We got a shout out to Heavy J. He's tuning in. So I hope he's safe back in New Orleans. He had a nice weekend down in New Orleans where he got married. It was his birthday, and his ducks beat my beavers. So
Jesus Christ, what a weekend.
I know, it kills me to say that, but good to hear from you, Heavy J. Hope all is well.
Man, if Carlsberg made weekends, right? Jeez. Get married, birthday, and your college team wins. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they clinched the northern title for the Pac-12, and now they have to play Utah. So now I'm a big Utah fan, but we're having a conversation. So.
Jeez, these college rivalries, man. The Triple Crown, quite right, man. The Triple Crown is a great way of putting it. Yeah, great to have you with us. I hope you enjoyed your time in New Orleans. But I'm a Saints fan myself, so I'm desperate to make it out to New Orleans sometime, but not yet. They need to have a big card show there, then maybe that's a good excuse to go.
You just go to Dallas. Dallas card show, the road trip to New Orleans is not that far.
It's far enough. Texas
it's like going to Liverpool for a baseball game.
Oh, I know, but I'm too old for that now. Just go on.
Well, we won't get up at 6 a.m. to go drive 5 hours then.
No, I don't get up at 6 a.m. for anything now, unless it's to go to an airport to go on holiday. That's the only excuse for getting up at 6 a.m. in the morning as far as I'm concerned. Geez. So yeah, there we go. So national tickets on sale now. Like I say, we're still hoping to be there. One way or another, but it's still a bit far out yet. Might have a lovely new variant to be concerned about, so who knows where we'll be in a few months' time. But yeah,
I should be able to go since I do have a U.S. passport. I'm allowed back to my home country.
Oh, that's true. So. Yeah, you could do whatever you want. Yeah, you might have to smuggle me in a suitcase or something. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll work on that one there. Yeah. You got no turkey for you over Christmas.
Yeah, freaking A. Oh my God. So yeah, that's the national on sale now. Let's hope it goes ahead. I'm sure it will.
And if you happen to go, get in touch. We'll meet up. We're going to meet up with a few people already. It should be a blast. We're going to go. I'm probably sneaking off a few days early. The Phillies are in town. Phillies only like a hour and 10-minute train ride to Atlantic City, and the Phillies have the Cubs the weekend before and the Braves the week of. So I plan to catch at least 2 games, maybe 3.
Oh wow. I don't know if I can negotiate that much time away, but I'll see.
I'm also supposed to visit my brother, but I'm kind of like, let's see. I can go see a couple baseball games to go see my brother.
he can come and visit you. He gets vacation time, doesn't he?
I think his wife would probably destroy me. Remember, he's got 5-year-old twins. Like, I think
they're 5-year-old now. They're basically self-sufficient at 5-year-old.
All right, I'll tell him that. So,
I got a 5-year-old, man. You've got a 5-year-old. Let's go. We know what they're like.
But then it gives me an excuse to see what cards are left. I still at my brother's house too.
Well, that's very true. Yeah, we shipping your plastic tubs home. Yeah, good luck with that. I priced up something. This is a bit of an off-topic thing. So talking of all things international transit, of all things, I've been looking for a new office chair, and there's one that I quite like that you can only get in the States. And I thought, well, that's fine. I'll get it shipped to to Simon, like her friend in Florida. I'll get it shipped there and just get a FedEx label stuck on it, ship it over, and Bob's your uncle, right? And then I've got myself this chair. So I can't remember the dimensions of the box, but office chairs are pretty heavy, like especially good ones. And this one was coming in at about 31 kilos. It was going to be like £300 to ship it. I'm like, all right, let's not do that then. Like, when did the price of international shipping become so high? So yeah, I'm not doing that. There you go. So if you're contemplating shipping giant plastic tubs of baseball cards, brace yourself. That's all I'm saying.
No, all right. We'll talk after off there. I might be able to see if I can sort you out.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'll come up with a different plan now. But
You're
just to
gonna
suck it up and just be uncomfortable. There you
I
go.
would say
That's my
you're gonna
plan.
buy a plane ticket and the chair system.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it would almost be cheaper to fly over, buy it, and then fly it back as an extra bag. Anywho, never mind. Yeah, that's
Sports equipment. There you go. You'll have that
sports equipment. Yeah,
That
it's my
gets you on the
extra
there.
bag. Yeah. Just pay the excess baggage fee. Nothing to declare. Geez. All right, moving on. Topps party news. Who doesn't love a Topps party? Everyone loves a Topps party. So as part of the 2020 Series 1 and Series 2, they did a promotion called Celebration of the Decades, which was basically like a Willy Wonka find the golden ticket thing. So obviously Series 1 and Series 2 massively produced, so super long odds on finding one of these tickets. But if you did find one of those tickets, the Celebration of the Decades party was just held in, they're calling it Las Vegas. It wasn't really in Las Vegas, it was in Henderson, which isn't technically Las Vegas, but it's Las Vegas-ish.
Is it suburb of Las Vegas? But then technically, the strip's not in Las Vegas either. So
yeah, whatever. They're calling it Las Vegas.
It's still a 20-minute drive from downtown Las Vegas.
Exactly. Yeah. So there you go. So it was on very recently, and so some information about the swag that you received has come out, and it's actually pretty interesting. So the event was attended by Wade Boggs and Frank Thomas, so a couple of Hall of Famers. Is Frank Thomas in the Hall of Fame?
Frank Thomas is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I suddenly doubted myself when I said that.
Yes, I have a debate with our friend Brett constantly about who was a better DH, Frank Thomas or Edgar Martinez. So, yeah, Brett, you should.
I imagine those conversations go long into the evening.
yeah. Anyways,
yeah,
but yes.
So Frank Thomas and Wade Boggs were there, and Yordan Alvarez of the Astros was also in attendance. So a couple of Hall of Famers, and I don't know. I think he did win Rookie of the Year.
He did win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year for a couple of years
slugger.
ago. Yes, there's a very nice way of putting it. So you got to rub shoulders with a couple of legends and a young up and comer, as it were. And they also gave out a lovely pile of gifts. So there was a specially created and labeled 2020 Topps factory set, limited to 100 because there was only 100 of these tickets that were available. You also got a hobby box of Celebration of the Decades branded Topps Chrome cards, which is believed to be the most limited Chrome product released ever.
Wow. Okay.
And you also got another set that had a triple autograph, there's another set that had individual autograph cards of Wade Boggs, Frank Thomas, and Yordan Alvarez in it. And you also got a triple autograph card. So the one card with Wade Boggs, Frank Thomas, and Yordan Alvarez on it, and all three of them have signed it.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad. So a pretty nice little bundle of swag for which you could have potentially pulled from like a $15 retail box of Topps Series 1, which would have been kind of mad if you had hit that. So as is the way of the world, some of these items have made their way to eBay. And it makes for quite interesting reading. Do you want to have a stab? Let's find one of the items. So the rarest box ever, potentially, the Topps Chrome 2020 Topps Chrome Celebration of the Decades edition, which I think is limited to 100 boxes. You want to have a stab at what it is?
So what does a neural set of Chrome cost? If I was to go out and say, I want a set of Chrome.
Now you're asking questions. If you want a hobby box of 2020 if you want a hobby box of Chrome, it's usually about $150, $200 a box, something like that.
So you need like what, 3 boxes to fill it out?
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
don't
so
know.
we'll say
But this isn't a set, remember?
500.
This is just one box. This
Oh,
isn't
it's
a
just a
set.
box. It's not a
This
set.
is,
You just get a box.
yeah, this
Oh,
is just a hobby box. Now,
oh, wow.
presumably the cards inside the box make up a set because you couldn't go and buy multiples of these. There's only 100 produced, and you only got one if you went to this party. So
Yeah, that's why I assumed that it's a set because you said if
yeah,
you got a
okay,
box.
yeah. Let's say it's a set then.
Because yeah, what do you do? You start trading people. All right, like I got
Oh, you might
duplicates.
start trading. You never know. You might trade them. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start. We'll say 10 grand.
Oh, you've gone too much. I know. I feel like a tip for asking the question. 5 grand. £5 it's currently on eBay for
Not
dollars.
bad.
I hasten to add.
I was aiming high, so
Yeah. So the individual autograph cards are out of 25. So 25 must have got. Well, the numbers on that doesn't work out. So there's 25. Oh, there's different styles. So some of the individual autograph cards are on as well. This feels like one person who's who's like just sold their entire prize pack. But so they've got the Celebration of the Decades Factory set on. Now that, of course, because it's 2020, it has a Luis Robert rookie card in it.
okay.
So it's actually something worth finding in there. So that's on at £5 or best offer. The Topps Chrome box is on at £5 or best offer and has 21 watchers. So that's quite interesting. The Jordan Alvarez individual card out of 25 has 9 bids on at the minute and is going for $63, but there's still 3 days left on it. Other notables: Frank Thomas, 2020, 1971 Topps Heritage style, $750 or best offer. So yeah, somebody's partying out their set. 100 made. Then there's the other, like the plastic box sealed set, $7.5 grand.
So I think what happened is the person went to Henderson, Nevada, lost all their money, and
Oh yeah, that's not a bad shout.
The mom said, "Take a finger if I don't pay up soon."
Yeah. Randy Arozarena rookie card, 800 from the Topps Chrome box. The Jordan Alvarez rookie card, 800 from the Chrome box. The Lou Bob from the Chrome box, 800. The Kyle Lewis, 400, which seems like a bargain by comparison. And the Gavin Lux rookie, 300. So, yeah, if you wanted to part that box out, I think you stand to do pretty well. But that's a decent amount of swag to keep hold of. Like those boxes, the prices in those boxes are just going to rocket to the moon when people figure out what they are.
Is it Twin Jake's selling them?
Oh Jesus, he's your mate, right?
Yeah, of course. We worked out really well on Project 2020.
Yeah, God. Did you end up getting all your stuff from him?
No. He ended up having so what ended up happening with that, he ended up sending me a bunch of like grotesque Goodens and King Saladin cards that were to make up the cards I was missing. Plus I got a refund, but I had to argue that on PayPal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the King Saladin Nolan Ryan cards, but yes, because he missed out on like 10 cards. He goes, "Want to send these other cards and that will make up for it." It's like, yeah, that did not work at all.
No, it won't. It doesn't make up for it. It's not what I freaking ordered.
Well, apparently Topps had shorted him. I don't know. When we saw the pictures of the stacks at his house, I could only imagine what a pain in the ass it was for him.
Yeah.
Deal all that there, but I mean, his communication was worse than Topps. He just disappeared for a while.
Yeah. I mean, on one hand, poor guy, right? Because he probably got into it no way thinking that project was going to get as big as it did. Mm-hmm. He was going to end up dealing with thousands of people for thousands of cards.
Oh yeah, and this is the funny thing as I think about it is like there was no foil cards till like the 300s. I mean, how insane would that have been if there was foil cards during that whole run where everything blew up?
He'd have kept them all, guarantee it.
Well, he had he pulled the Ermsey Trout 101. He had that.
Funny that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he sold that one, but I fair on to him. Like that's a lot of work for not a whole lot. I was making like $1 a card. Like it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Think of the Topps Now points though. Can you imagine the fucking Topps Now points? Oh my god! Like, so that's where you're getting your kickback, right? Because then you could turn around and do what you did and sell them for 50p on the dollar. And
Yep.
Imagine the money you're making. Like, so, like, yeah, you're starting to do pretty well if you can pull that stuff off. But Yeah, I imagine that it got significantly bigger than he ever thought it would, and
Oh yeah, I'm
it
sure.
just kind of ran away from him.
I'm
I'm
assuming,
assuming he's not doing it for Project 70.
no, no. Oh my gosh, even if he was, no one would buy from him. His reputation's ruined because it's disappeared for 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny enough. We were saying that CRT Sports, if you know who CRT Sports, he's kind of the guy who knows everything about Project 70, Project 2020, and he's a great guy. Trade messaging before, knows everything. He had over 100,000 tops now points and kind of did the same thing. Like, what am I supposed to do with it now?
What do you do with them? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I took
So
20,000.
that's a lot of Bernie Sanders cards.
Yeah, or Jared Killick cards.
Yeah, man.
So I can't even give those away. But yeah, and I just turned around and sold, 50 cents on the dollar and picked up that lovely Gregory Siff, George Brett fine art.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it. Like, it's a good way to do it.
So,
Yeah, I imagine he did okay at them.
yeah, I no doubt about it. Anyways, we're talking about Project 70. We
We
keep
keep segueing back into it. Yeah, I know, right? I feel like I have to break. I have to keep bringing you back into the conversation.
I just gonna ask questions. I don't know anything else there.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've already said that week there was no cards. I was lost. Like the
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar meme. I'm kind of like, what's going on? If there's not like a Project 2022 next year, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I know you're going to be like, I don't know what you'll be doing, just sitting rocking back and forward in the corner, going, "Oh, I need something."
It was a good run for 2 years.
Yeah. We'll find something for you. You go and get a job at Fanatics or someone and find out what's going on.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, there you go. We'll get you on the inside. Oh, jeez. All right. More interesting news from the world of card grading then. So PSA and Beckett, as we know, have been in lockdown for any number of months now, while they attempted to clear the enormous backlog of cards that both of them had. Stories coming out of several million cards in the backlog for PSA and similar numbers for Beckett as well. How true or not that is, I don't know. But word surfacing this week that PSA are on the verge of reopening their regular card service. So Joe Blogs can start submitting their cards again. Interestingly enough, no sign on, no confirmed date for that yet, and also no sign of what that's going to mean. They're saying it's going to return on a limited basis, and they're perhaps only going to be accepting so many submissions per day. Now, quite how the hell you're going to monitor that when people can just download a form and send you a ton of cards, I don't know. So if they're going to limit the submission sizes to maybe 5 or 10 cards, because I think one of the things that put them behind the 8 ball really was like these guys who do like group submissions.
Yeah, group submissions. That's going to throw everything off for those guys.
Yeah, because it was basically 100 at a time people were submitting. It was one of the ones that I followed anyway. It's like each submission would be 100 cards, and they would do multiple submissions a month. So yeah, so whether or not they're going to put a limit on the size of the submission you can put in, or they're going to jack the price to discourage that kind of thing, not too sure. Maybe a combination of both. But that's apparently going to be reopening again this month. So they're one of the first ones to come back. There's not been any news from Beckett yet of them starting their regular subscription service. I mean, if you had a monster of a card and you wanted to get it graded on like a 2-day or something like that, like both companies have still been open for that. But for your regular punter who just wants to get their Shed Long rookie cards graded, there's not
$88 cards graded.
Your $88, yeah, exactly. Exactly right, yeah. PSA 10 set, yeah. You've not really had that option. You just had to sit on your card. So it looks like PSA are going to be the first ones to open up their regular service, but with some limitations in place. So we'll see what happens with that. Apparently that's coming this week. They're expecting an announcement from PSA this week, but no sign of it quite yet.
It's interesting. I was going to go look at HGA because I want to get some cool labels there and see what they're doing these days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's HGA's big selling point, or their unique selling point, I guess, is the way that you can pay to get, what's it they call it, an art style label or something.
Art style label, yes. Yeah. I was kind of looking into it there, but because they kept taking submissions, right? I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
But so it's like the minimum is like $15, but then you want the art style label, it's like another $15 on top of that. So I was gonna do the test run on there because
I think when you start adding stuff on, their price gets pretty steep pretty quick. But
but I think for I probably would do it for like 2 cards there. Like I don't think I would go and say take Project 70 set, take 20 cards in. I mean you're looking at $30 times 20, so I'm gonna do some bad math here.
As we've already discovered in previous episodes, we are shit at doing maths.
So that's $600 there just to get those graded on there, just to have a cool label. I don't think it's worth that. Plus, you have to get your frame's gonna cost you another $350. So you're looking at $1,000 by the time you want to have it coolly displayed. I just thought I want one card in there to see what it's like, so I have that, and then if I decide ever on to go do that there. But
I think some of the labels that they've done for Project 70 cards have been pretty cool, like the Pardee labels that they've done. They've matched the cards pretty well, and I think that's probably the most I've seen of the HGA stuff. But even like their standard labels, like they're not terrible. They look okay, I guess. They're not sort of classic like PSA and the Beckett ones are. They're sort of they're classic, and they've just been variations on the same theme since day dot. You can obviously tell it's like a much crisper, modern design. And I like the concept of it. It is a unique selling point, but it comes back to this thing of what's the longevity in the marketplace. Do you think HGA are still going to be around in 5 years' time? Do you think they're going to bring the premium that they want to bring the same way that PSA or Beckett graded cards do?
No, it's interesting because I'm spending a lot of time on eBay, and there's a lot of people going, population 1 and their HGA graded cards. I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough. But there's other places that are gone as well.
Yeah. So, pop reports are. I think sometimes people put a bit too much stock in. It's a great caption to put in an eBay, like an eBay title, like population whatever. But yeah, I think sometimes people are guilty of putting a bit too much stock in what that actually means.
I think for just the label alone, I think it's a cool thing to do. Like I wouldn't
definitely.
I'm not getting it sent in to get graded. Like I could care less if it came back as a 10 or a 6, because if I have a card getting graded, I'm going to send it to Beckett or I'm sending it to PSA. So I'm not going there because I'm gonna go. Yes, I have this graded 10 card. I'm going there because I want a cool label. Somebody had bought like a Tag 2 Avella. I can't even pronounce that guy's name, but it was an awesome art label they had on that. I think I shared it on Twitter months ago.
Oh yeah, do you remember that? Yeah.
See, that was pretty cool. See, that would be something I would go. That's kind of cool to have there, regardless.
It is. It absolutely is. It is a cool feature. It is a cool thing that they do, and like they've managed to carve themselves a nice little niche in the market by doing that. Because like I say, it is a unique selling point. Nobody else offers that service. So whether you think their grading process is smoke and mirrors, or they're just snake oil salesmen or whatever, because it doesn't matter. Like I say, if you just want to get it encapsulated and get it protected and get like a cool matching label to go with it, then that's the place to go, right? Because they're the only ones offering that service right now.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised that PSA and Beckett must look at that and go, why are we not doing the same? I mean, it's a label. It's literally, okay, we got to pay for some more ink to get some more colors.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But then they've been sailing pretty close to the wind on copyright already. Did they not get a cease and desist from Ermsey, or one of the artists was pretty, or a few artists I think have been kind of vocal about it being a little bit close to infringing on like their intellectual property, like their IP, because it's very much in the style of, and that's that's kind of like an artist's fingerprint, if you know what I mean. Like Ermsey has a very unique style. Lauren Taylor has a style, you know what I mean. So you see it, and I'm not saying they're 100% unique, but when you look at a thing and go, that's a Lauren Taylor card. Yeah, or it's an Ermsey, right? And the art they were using to do their labels was exceptionally similar, and I think there was some unrest among the artists saying you're getting pretty close to copyright here, or intellectual property rights and that kind of thing, because if it can be mistaken for, then that's as good as copying it. So they need to be kind of careful.
So it's actually speaking of eBay and copyright infringement, somebody has produced the Shohei Ohtani Soulfly card and is selling it on eBay. So, somebody has figured it out, and yeah, they have it on eBay, and it says like not SoFly like that, but yeah, they're asking for
That's
a
brilliant.
150 or buy it now for 400, and I was like, that's cheeky, but somebody was into it.
That's like that. That's like these stupid Topps cards from Series 1 this year where they reprinted like Mike Trout 101s as like an insert set in Series 1, so the card's worth like 50p.
Yeah,
And yeah, then you still see them on eBay going for like $100+, and it's like, right, okay, this is kind of dumb. But I know we spoke about this way back when these cards first came out. I remember when I was breaking them, I about had a heart attack when I pulled out what I thought was a Mike Trout 101 and was like, what the heck is this? I was like, oh, right, so they've taken a picture of a card and printed it on a card and called it an insert set in Series 1. And yeah, lo and behold, people are listing them on eBay and using mildly dubious titles, and the conversation's kind of moved on because the cards have been around for so long now, and now the conversation is, well, is this really on the seller or is it on the buyer, or is it a bit of both? But
to be fair, like if we bought it off eBay, we would get it returned for cards, not
yeah,
what it
you can,
says.
you can just return it. I know, right? But it's the whole
Yeah.
principle and the moral. Where's your moral compass at on that kind of thing? But
Let's be honest, like you buy anything on eBay, you're just hoping for the best, expecting the worst.
unless you buy from a reputable seller, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, there are a few people out there, but yes, I know what you mean.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we've seen it unfortunately in stuff like trading, the trading card community industry business, I guess.
And
Seems
I've had
to-
exceptional luck with dealing with people on eBay.
Oh, no, let's not. We could dedicate a whole episode to your eBay trials and tribulations. But yeah, it does seem to suffer from the arsehole contingent, perhaps more than most. But I'm sure every collector's sphere has the same kind of thing. I'm sure there's plenty of dickheads who pull these same moves in like coin collecting and note collecting and whatever else. It just, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it does go on.
Yes.
But yeah, talking of Soulfly Otani, we have a question. Have you seen the question?
I did see that. I did see that Jason had asked to do it. I do think they'll give him a chance to produce another card, and I think it's going to end up being the 1021 card set because they had to skip that one there, or they call it like 672B.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe drop a B in there.
And
Yeah,
it fits in everyone's set there. So yeah, I don't think they are going to short him a card. I think they'll make him let him have another shot at it. So well, fingers crossed. At least I'm enjoying Soulfly's cards. So
yeah. I mean, we've already lost one artist, right? So what's losing one card?
yeah, they said and Scat One is obviously doing 13 cards. Producing another one today. So it's gonna be a busy one. So.
Yeah, getting that big Christmas rush in.
Oh gosh, I know. I'm kind of dreading doing the updates over Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, man. Shipping's already starting to get rough as well. And that's just within the UK. Like, I've been shipping stuff out recently, and, up until maybe a fortnight ago, like second class mail was like nailed on 2 days. Remember, I'm posting from Aberdeen, right? And posting quite a lot to the south and the southeast of England. So you can't get really too much further away, but like second class was just nailed on. It would take 2 days. And I've seen like 3, 4, sometimes 5 days already. And it's like printing the labels the same way, the same packages, so it's not like it's starting to get busy already. Like we're short of postal staff up here. Like we're getting our mail at like 4 or 5 o'clock at night some days because they're short postal workers. So and of course the storms and the weather and that kind of junk haven't really helped.
Yeah, you guys got snow. We had hurricane winds.
But dude, we got battered. Like we were exceptionally lucky. Like we had some extra leaves blowing the back garden, and that was about it. There's folk at my regular job, my 9 to 5 job, that are still without power since Friday.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
in the Shire. Yeah, Aberdeenshire schools. All those schools in Aberdeenshire were closed today.
Wow.
Yeah, like my golf course. This is very middle class.
The country club was closed.
I
I was
know,
not able
like,
to golf.
I know this sounds so so middle class. Like it's terrible. But
I was unable to get a flat white today.
yeah. Unbelievably, I couldn't get to my golf club today. No, like it's like right down. It's a links course in Aberdeenshire, so it's right on the coast, like right on the coast. Like if you slice one too far to the right, like your ball ends up in Norway and you have to catch a flight to get it. That's how close we are to the sea. And yeah, they've lost, like, I think they said about 200 trees or something off the course.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane. It was so crazy up here. So there you go. There's this week's weather update.
The weather update.
The weather update in the baseball card podcast. How the hell did we get here?
Happened there. We're gonna do wings and weather.
You couldn't think of a baseball term starting with W?
It was just the first one that popped in my head. So.
Walks and weather.
And
Wins above replacement in weather.
Yeah, I like the wins above replacement weather. If you're a UK-based seller, please, whatever you do not send things through Hermes. They are possibly the worst thing that the company to send things through.
Hermes are famous, man.
Exactly. Well, so I needed the Alex Party Willie Mays card, and I bought it through a guy in Hermes. And after 2 weeks, the card never showed. And the guy gave me a refund. It was really nice about it, but he used Hermes, and as soon as I did Hermes, I was like, "Oh, this is 50-50 if this is going to show up or not, or this is going to end up in some bushes somewhere."
If we're gonna give out UK shipping company recommendations, I would go DPD every day of the week. I think they're fantastic.
Right. Okay.
Maybe that's just because I've got a super friendly DPD driver who's really cool. But like you can track your parcel on the app. They never seem to be late. They never seem to lose. Like I've had nothing but great experience with DPD. But there you go. I'm not a sponsor yet.
No. and I use Royal Mail.
I use Royal Mail as well. They're bulletproof. Like I don't know how many packages I've sent in the last 3 years. Oh. I mean, I must be getting on for 10,000. I don't know, like a lot, basically a lot. And I think I've had 1 damage and 0 loss in that time. That's phenomenal, as far as I'm concerned. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
that's what I understand.
Good old Royal Mail.
The guy was literally saving pennies by sending it by Hermes instead of sending it through it. It's just like, oh man.
The only time so Royal Mail are fantastic for anything up to 2 kilos, and then within certain dimensions. But then once you go over 2 kilos, they get kind of expensive, kind of fast. And that's really the only time I look at parcel services within the UK is if I'm shipping over 2 kilos.
Yeah.
But even then, you can use Royal Mail special delivery, and you get like £1,000 of insurance. It's guaranteed next day, and it costs you like £8. So
perfect.
I know, right? Yeah, good old Royal Mail.
Yes.
They're not the Queen's Royal Mail anymore. They're a private company, but still bloody good. Good old Royal Mail. Not like UPS. So we sit and talk about USPS, US Postal Service. How great they are.
Yeah, we think let's go. All cards on the table.
All right, and that ends today's parcel delivery recommendation segment.
Pass balls and parcels.
Jesus, we are racking off. We're going to have an entire network. Like, step aside, Barstool Sports. We're going to have the biggest podcast network. Yeah, God Almighty. Yeah. All right, where are we off to next? Let's talk about NFTs, because we all love a bit of NFTs around here. I am prepared to give them a second go.
Right. So,
I've had a change of heart because I've gone all crypto in my old age.
Right. Okay. But who they dropping? Is it Series 2 Inception? This is what I'm
It's
curious.
2021 Postseason Motion NFT Collectibles. There you go. There's the full title.
Well, that's a mouthful. That's like an NC and an NSCC. So
yeah, it's worse than the Trading Card Collector Show. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? If my team ever makes the postseason, I'm in.
Well, you
just with that Robbie Ray signing
with that Robbie Ray deal, man. You're there. What are you talking about?
We're there. So
So these drop tomorrow, 6 p.m. UK on topsnfts.com. So that's the Avalanche backed service, not the Wax service. And it says, relive an unforgettable 2021 MLB postseason with these original Topps NFT motion collectibles. Capture iconic moments leading to the Atlanta Braves winning their first World Series in 26 years. And it's got a big thing on it that says, first original Topps NFT set. So we can read into that, and in fact I've seen the little GIF clips, but so it's a different design. So they've obviously, with Series 2 that they released on Avalanche, it was just a copy of the Series 1 design, and with Inception it was just a copy of the Inception cards and what we see in Bunt. So this is an all new original design, Available in the usual flavors of standard pack and premium pack. Standard pack's $20, premium pack's $100. 5 NFTs in a standard and only 8 in a premium. So for 5 times the price, you're getting 3 additional NFTs. The odds on hitting the more high-end ones are much better in the premium packs, but they're still not fantastic. Super limited. Again, I think the same numbers as Inception. So 20,000 standard packs, only 6,000 premium packs available. And yeah, look at the high-end stuff. So in a standard pack, for a super rare, you've got a 1.9% chance of hitting a super rare. In a premium pack, that's 9.38%. So kind of 1 in 10. So you're thinking 1 in every 2 packs should have a super rare in it. An epic in the standard pack, 0.4%. And a legendary in a standard pack, 0.02%. Whereas in the premium, you've got a 4% chance at an epic and a 0.35% chance of a legendary. So I am not going to try and do the maths on that, but there's not very many legendary ones, that's for sure.
No.
So
Wow,
three per one. So there's only 300. Well, that's crap math. Forget
still,
my
that doesn't seem like a whole lot for $100.
Yeah,
So-
it's not. Yeah, so going by, so depending on what you're after, if you just want NFTs and you're not fussed what they are and you've got a little bit of a shot at hitting something cool, then like standard packs feel like the way to go, because you could buy 5 standard packs for the price of a premium, get yourself 25 NFTs, and you've still got a 24% chance at a rare. So you've got to figure you're gonna hit a few rares out of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
And like I said, I mean, how big is the set? I mean, this actually feels like a set you could afford to put together.
Quite possibly, yeah. That's a great question about the size of the set. I've not seen anything. I've not seen any information. I had a quick scan through Topps NFT's Twitter just before we came on air, looking for some information about that. And no, I couldn't see anything. But well,
It's
let's do
postseason.
that.
They can't be that. I mean, you're only talking about 10 teams, so
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
it's just not like, and you're not putting, you're going to talk about 2 starting pitcher, maybe a closer. You're starting 9, and that's all you're really going to talk about putting out there. So
Yeah, because I suppose postseason rosters and all that quite small. So
yeah, so but it almost feels like a set that could be completed, but then is there a market for a whole set of NFTs, or do you just chase that?
That's a great question. I mean, when we saw what happened with Wax, right? So we bought the NFTs, we traded them, we crafted them. I ran some breaks with them. They were kind of fun. We made our money, and we got out of there, right? And then, well, I did. I made my money and I got out. I got out early. And then, of course, the price of Wax P just went to the moon like 3 weeks ago. And of course, you were still holding, so you got out then and did okay.
Did all right. I was able to finally buy a couple of presents for myself.
There you go. Yeah, right on. So yeah, do you do the same with Avalanche? Do you just bet on the crypto that's behind this, that's powering these NFTs, or do you just buy the NFTs and think, well, I'll try and build a set, or I'll try and hit some of the epic stuff, or will I just buy them and then sell the singles, or buy the packs and just resell the packs, because it'll be like Inception, where this isn't like Top Shot where you can't sell the packs. You can sell the packs here.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just go in, max out the number of packs you can get, and then just put the packs straight on the marketplace and try and make your money. I think a lot of people will do that.
I think so. I think there's always going to be a market for these kind of things. So like I said, there's no appeal for me. My team's not there, so I'm not. If I was a Braves fan and I had $200 or $300. Wanted to kind of have an entry to crypto and have a chance to get, some Jorge Soler or I don't even know who else.
Freddie Freeman.
There you go. Freddie Freeman card. Sure, why not? I have
Frederick.
That, but it's. I guess I equate the same thing as NFT to the postseason bunt cards, which are crap and nobody wants. So. Yeah, I guess that's my thing. Is like I guess my team's not there, so I could care less. But
yeah,
there's a lot of Braves fans out there, America's team. So
America's team. Really? The Braves
Yeah,
considered
that was a
America's
tagline
team?
in the '90s. Yeah,
Wow, okay.
they were pushed really hard in the '90s. They were America's team because they were on Turner Broadcasting Network, and of course, Ted Turner owned the Braves. So yes,
Okay.
so that's why you have like nationwide Braves fans and same with
Yeah,
Cubs fans.
I just think of the Cowboys when I hear that statement.
Yeah, it's the same thing. That's why you have those really fun people that are Yankees, Braves, Club or Yankees, Braves, Bulls, and Cowboy
God.
fans. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I like Tom Brady, so I have a Patriots and a Buccaneers jersey.
Yeah, and now you've got a Tampa Bay jersey to go with it, right?
Exactly. So
Yeah, untouchable Tom. So there you go.
yeah.
Anyway, NFTs out tomorrow, 6 p.m. Well, if you're listening live, it's tomorrow. If you're listening on the podcast, it could be 6 months because I'm crap at putting the podcast episodes out. But assuming this episode goes out as planned on Wednesday, then you already missed it. And it'll probably be sold out, but you can still pick yourself up some Bazooka Joe if you want to get involved at topsnfts.com.
There's still plenty of Bazooka.
There's still plenty Bazooka Joe available.
Do you know who else launched their first NFT? I don't know if you saw it or not.
No.
Friend of the show, Lauren Taylor. She released the Shay.
Has she? Oh.
Yeah, there's a Shay NFT, and
oh, I saw that post. I didn't realize it was an NFT. I thought
yeah.
it was, okay.
Yes, look at us just name dropping like we know these people personally.
Well, friend of the show, right?
Friend of the show. Yeah, I saw that. I was looking at that. That's pretty cool there. So, and there's also is a few Project 70 artists who did Garbage Pail Kids, and those are dropping Wednesday.
Oh,
so I know JK5's there. I don't know if Herbsy was there, but there's a good like 6 or 7 people that did. So it's not an NFT, but they did Garbage Pail Kid cards.
Oh, it's not NFT. It's actual cards.
It's actual cards, I believe. I'll have to double check this. I saw it and went crap, and they're being sold live on Market MRKT. Is you have to get the app and buy them from there. But I saw that.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme now.
So I think maybe it's NFT, maybe it's not. I don't know. I need to. My bad for not doing the research there. It's been kind of a wild one, but yeah,
it's not baseball. It's fine. I'll let you off.
So yeah, we'll give you more information for those of you who want it there. But yes, they've launched
yeah, man. Don't mess with the Garbage Pail Kids collectors. Those guys are hardcore.
Exactly. I don't get y'all excited. There's nothing there. But yeah, it was being launched on an app, which I thought was interesting. So I don't know if you can buy the set or if you can buy either packs or the NFTs. So, but yeah, I thought it was interesting because I saw the JK5 one. And it kind of has this thing on there. So
yeah, I'll have a quick look while we're chatting.
As we're and eyeing about it there. So.
Oh yeah, but you're out with the NFT scene, right?
Yeah. Oh, network. NTWRK network. It's launched on that. So. But I thought it was interesting. It sounded fun. I kind of like my Garbage Pail Kids a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, when Topps kind of brought that back last year at the height of the lockdown enthusiasm for all things trading cards, like Garbage Pail Kids just went crazy. Mm-hmm. Like just mad. People were absolutely mad for it. What was it called? I found it.
Yeah.
Network presents Beyond the Streets, a 2-day virtual art fair. I've clicked on something I shouldn't have clicked on because now I can't go back. I'll work on my browser. Virtual art stuff. Yeah, no, cool.
And another interesting thing.
Okay.
I think it was 2006, maybe it was 2007. Topps. They had a play-by-play mate doing breaks. And there was a card for it. Yeah, it was like Kelly the Breaker was doing breaks on there because I was trying to find some 2007 Topps and I came across this and kind of do a bit of a deep dive into what it was. But it was just like I was like, okay, so I look up her name and Holly Winard, and she was a play-by-play mate, but she has her own Topps Breaker card. So I don't know what Topps are doing there. But yeah,
that's an interesting crossover.
Yeah, I thought that was really kind of like, where did that come from? It's 2008 tops. Was it 2007? Anyways, I was looking on there, and I was just like, I don't know if that's cool or not.
The organisers behind the Beyond the Streets Street Fair have shared some additional details with this website on their upcoming card set. The set will be 81 total cards done by 20 different artists. The artist lineup includes street and graffiti artists, as well as longtime Garbage Pail Kids artist Joe Simcoe. The artists are creating self-portraits paired with a classic Garbage Pail Kids character. Well, there you go. The launches are on. Boxes will launch the 1st of December at 2 p.m. Eastern, so 7 p.m. UK.
7 for us. Yeah.
Collectors will want to continue to check the app. Yada yada yada. Yeah, so that sounds good. Oh, goodness me. Artist roster includes. Are you sitting down for this?
Yeah, it's a great one. Yeah, great off.
Alex Pardee, Andrew Thiel, Dakota Cates, Diego Bergia. I apologise for messing that up. Deffer, I don't know who that is. Mario Dessa, Sofia Enriquez. Oh no. Husk Mitnavin? I don't know that one. JK5, Crocodile Jackson, Cleo Peterson, Morning Breath, Noah Lee, Pause, Eli Quinters, Gustavo Zemareno. Oh, I apologise to all these people for completely messing up their name. Runzi, Space Brat, and Lauren YS. There you go.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of street artists in there like that there, but you look at like Alex Pardee, JK5.
I know, right? There's a few names we recognise, right? So Pardee, Thiel, Morning Breath, JK5. By the way, as a handle goes, like a stage name goes, Morning Breath, fantastic. I think that's hilarious. That is a great thing. Well, there we go. There's an unexpected segue into some Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, there you go. So
those boxes could be worth a lot. I'm gonna have to set a reminder for those.
Drew has. We haven't seen Drew in a while there. So
I've not seen. Well, yeah, I've been exchanging messages with him. He's still alive. He didn't have power for most of the weekend. He was last time I spoke to him, he was like his electricity wasn't. So it was only staying on for like 10 minutes or 10 minutes at a time. So I think he got a fair battering off the weather, but he's still alive.
There you go. You can tell him there's some Garbage Pail Kids dropping. I think it sounds cool. Like I said,
it does sound
party,
cool. Yeah,
be cool.
And anything Garbage Pail Kids is pretty hot right now too. I might try and grab some of those. That'd be interesting. All right, very cool. Well, let's stick digital then. I've got 2 more things on the agenda, but we'll stick digital because if we miss the last one, I'm not bothered. So we're talking Topps Bunt, obviously.
Yeah.
How excited are you by Inception Black? Because I know you like a bit of Inception.
I do like Inception there. You know what? I actually spent money on some Inception cards.
Did you go for the
$3.99 deal for 1,000 diamonds and all that there?
No.
I hit nothing. I was like, if I want to spend, I already had like 400 diamonds, and I was like, you know what? Like, I like these cards. The legendary cards are pretty cool. If I'm gonna go and spend money on this once to see how it goes, I'll do it. And I got to call like one super rare. It was pretty underwhelming for my card to hit.
My god! I'm still working through museum collection myself. I haven't dabbled in Inception.
Oh well, it's a tough one. It's like a 60 card basic set, so
it's like $5,000 a pack as well, which is quite a lot.
I know you don't want to spend your money there.
No.
I've gone through probably $500,000 on those.
Really, I've done similar numbers on museum collection. Actually, trying to fill it out, but yeah, it's fun. I'm still even off season. I'm still loving a bit of Bunt. I have to say, I'm excited for I'm kind of waiting for the 2022 like base cards to come out now, but I appreciate that's going to be a while. Like I'm kind of through with having 6,000 like level 1 base cards, and there's not enough crafting in the world to get me to the top tier.
I've given up on crafting lists. It's a thing there. I'm actually working on a spreadsheet of what came out this year, because we'll be able to go back in the previous year and see if the release dates match up or not, and so then we actually have an idea what's coming out. Because for me, I was buying the Eclipse ones because I thought, they're all right, and I need something to do there, and I probably spent more money than I want to do. But if I knew like Inception was coming, I would absolutely just not spend any money at all, and done everything I could there. So I can save up and buy more of that, and then kind of go. I kind of know when the release dates are, and I can save money for those certain ones there because like there's what's out right now. It's I'm trying to think.
So there's Gears 2, is that right? Where's my phone?
I don't usually buy those, but like
No, I thought it was kind of ugly as well. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder and all that.
yeah.
Oh my God.
And
Corey
museum.
Seager has gone to the Rangers on a 10-year, $325 million deal. There you go.
Wow! Oh my gosh, the Rangers are going all in there. Wow!
Jesus.
It must. Wow. Okay. Well, if you're gonna get paid, you get paid. Texas has got to throw money at those kind of people. So.
Yeah, that's wild.
Wow. Well, he wasn't gonna play in Seattle, so no matter what. His brother probably told him, "Don't go to Seattle," so it wasn't gonna happen.
Are Kyle and Corey brothers?
Oh yeah, Kyle's older brother.
I didn't realize that. Oh, actually, maybe I did. I think we've had this conversation before, or I've just
it was because of it was Players Weekend, and Kyle wore Corey's brother on the back of his for Players Weekend.
Yeah, Jason's just commented. Yikes!
Yikes!
By the way, I don't have an inside track or anything. Like I just read an alert I had on my phone when I went to look at the bunt stuff.
so Jason's also a Dodger fan, so that's not good news for him.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. Again, I was kind of hopeful that he might find his way to Yankee Stadium, but you know what I'm like.
Trevor Story's on your way, but I you know what? I was buying museum.
Anyway, sorry.
I was buying some museum, and I was like, actually, you know what? I'm not liking museum there. So I'm just more of kind of thinking of if I could plan. I go, okay, I need to get an extra 500,000 coins saved up for this one and then buy stuff there instead of just kind of buying stuff willy-nilly. Plus, but like you said, their weekly sets have been amazing lately. I love the 86 tops. I love the Sterling. The Sterling has been great. I've been kind of sucked into the signature sets because this week it's Bo Jackson. I mean, it's like, how do I not chase a Bo Jackson card?
There's you'll be pleased to hear there's a Cyber Monday set.
I'm not going to look. I'll look later. Well, look, we're off the show. But yeah, so I'm still enjoying bunt. I mean, guys, we're coming up on almost a year of us playing bunt now.
Man, I'm loving it. It's really kept me engaged. I didn't think usually I burn pretty bright and pretty fast when it comes to like mobile games. Like I'll get proper hooked on stuff, and then I'll be like completely addicted to it for like 2 or 3 months, and then I just kind of fade away from it. But yeah, I've been like. I think every day consistently since I got it, I've been on bunt. I've missed very few days. Certainly on my main account, like my second account's paid the price a little bit, but but like every day going in and just doing, even if it's just to do like the daily quests and stuff like that, it's really kept me engaged. I'm really enjoying it.
I think have you got your Shohei Ohtani cycle card yet?
No, but I've got 3 of them, and I've got about 3 of all 3, and I can't get the 4th one. It's absolutely doing my nut in.
You're holding up for that triple.
I can't get it. Like I can't remember which one it is. Home run, I think I'm waiting for.
You got the triple.
I think so. I can't remember, but yeah, I've got like not heaps, but I've got duplicates. I think of them all, and I can't get the 4th one. But on my second account, I've got the one that I need for my first account, but of course you can't trade them.
Can't trade.
Oh my God. So that's quite frustrating. I assume you've done it like 5 times already because you seem to.
No, I've hit it once. I'm one of my alter accounts there. But yeah, I have one account that only has singles and doubles.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's getting frustrating actually. I just did it. I thought the pack I just opened actually about 20 minutes before we came on stream. I did it. And the pack I opened had 2 cycle cards in it, and neither of them was the one that I need. They're both duplicates. Right, okay. That's you're annoying me now.
So I mean, like I said, of all the Topps projects, this has been Topps products. This has been the best product they've done, and they've not screwed it up. There's not been any real errors with it, other than like the new design there. I'm still not totally sold on it. I'll tell you which one of the so they redesigned their Disney Collector app recently, and it looks fantastic now. And there's a few things that they've done on the Disney app that I hope they bring to bunt, most notably in the daily challenges. So now in the Disney app, instead of you having like one screen you scroll through, it's difficult to explain, but you have different tabs along the top now. So you have like a tab for the ones you can cash in because you've done what you need to do. Right.
and then the special is on a separate tab, and then the dailies are on a separate tab, and then the weekly is on a separate tab as well. It just makes it a bit crisper and a bit easier to navigate.
Right.
So I kind of hope they roll that out across their apps as well. And the other one I'm really enjoying right now is Star Wars, because the 2022 base set's out for Star Wars. I'm enjoying that one again.
I haven't touched Star Wars in a while, so I'll have to go and look
Star Wars I put second behind Bunt. Like when I'm like going, like if I have some downtime to go through my apps, like I'll do Bunt and then I'll do Star Wars and then I'll do Disney.
See, it's funny. I ended up scrolling through Twitter. I do that to go to Twitter there, but I've kind of given up on hockey and that. And then, of course, we're also forgetting the news that they are sending what was it? I know the wrestling one to the graveyard.
The what now?
Oh yeah, so they're the wrestling cards are done. The WWF cards or WWE or whatever they call themselves. There's somebody posted in our group that it was all archived. Yeah, so I think they're done with the wrestling one.
To be fair, that was I've got that one. I've got all the Topps collectors apps just because I like the whole process of it. The WWE one was the worst.
Right.
Like the by far
Slam.
Actually. Slam, yeah. It felt like the least loved of the group.
Right.
And I guess that kind of makes sense. The Marvel one's pretty good. I mean, I'm no Marvel fan. Like I said, just do it because I quite like the whole collecting aspect of it.
I get free coins and I can do stuff.
Yeah, exactly. They have very similar things. Like they have the daily tokens for crafting and all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of like the process of the of doing the different apps. And I'll say the Disney one's pretty fun. Like I do the Disney one with the kids, and they quite like doing it. They quite like doing that one. So yeah, it's kind of interesting when you see the design flavors that run through all the apps, and where a design feature appears on one of them first, and then it makes its way through the rest of the apps. It's quite interesting. So that's why I kind of hope some of the stuff they've done on Disney makes its way to Bunt. Disney looks a lot more polished. Like you open up Bunt and the home screen's quite, it's a little bit sort of. I don't want to say outdated. It's not outdated, but it's not like crisp, clean, shiny, kind of modern. Do you know what I mean? So it almost like needs a little bit of a refresh. But I guess when they go to 2022, when the new base cards come out next year, then we'll probably get the refresh then. So, but yeah, they've done. I completely agree with you. They've done a really good job with it. It's totally kept me engaged. They've not really dropped the ball with it.
No, I've had no problems other than maybe a card didn't go through, and that's about it. So
yeah. Crikey, I've spent some money on Topps products, not as much as I spent on actual baseball cards, but I've spent some money on it as well. So there's testament to how good it is, because it's very, very rare I put my hands in my pocket to pay for a mobile game.
Exactly, yeah. I think I've spent a total of $20 on Pokemon on the 5 years I had it. So to drop my 4 pounds onto that, it's been pretty good. So
I should give Pokemon Go another shot, because I need to get my fat ass out of the house and get some friggin' exercise. So maybe putting like 10,000 steps a day into Pokemon Go isn't a bad idea, and maybe good motivation to get out of the house.
There you go. You can do it when you're walking Penny. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I actually pay a dog walker for that, but.
She can pay for you.
We've already touched on just how middle class I've become. Speaking about my country club.
When I give the links to the country club, the dog walker takes the dog.
I know my dog walker takes the dog. I know, that's shocking. Jeez. Anyway, right, real quick, because we've managed to fill our hour again, which is great. One last thing then. So, as I discussed, so we're both in a bit of a hole at the minute, because Project 70 took a week off, and there's been a bit of a hole in Topps baseball releases as well. Interestingly enough, however, Topps Heritage High Number, which I think I might be right in saying is the last of the kind of high volume hobby products of the year. So by that I mean like your traditional 24 packs of like 8 cards in a hobby box, and very decently priced, like looking to be sub £100 at the minute for Heritage High Number hobby boxes. Heritage has a very passionate following, not just here in the UK, but it's one of the most popular products for set builders anywhere. High Number is the last, or like the second part of the set, I guess. It will have the missing card from the first Heritage release way back when, at the early part of the year, and I can't remember which card it is now, and I wish I had written it down before we started the show, but never mind.
Well, guys, we're getting things. We got that covered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Glenn, where are you? Glenn will know.
He's at the pot still.
Oh my god, of course he is. It's a day that ends in Y. Yeah, so it's coming out, but so it's not actually coming out until December the 8th, which is a week on Wednesday. Hobby boxes aren't out until a week on Wednesday, but the retail boxes are already available at your local Walmart.
Okay.
So, I mean, we've seen a couple of times before that retails come out before hobby, but maybe by like a day or two, not by like a fortnight, because I think these have already been out for quite some time, like maybe a week or so. There's certainly videos of them getting opened on YouTube and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. So we do sort of have a sneaky tops release, Heritage High Number blaster boxes available at your local Walmart if you can find them. They are available online at the minute, actually. Walmart.
If you survived Black Friday, you can go
if you survived Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, what else are we missing?
Well, it's almost the end of No Nut November, so
it's almost the end of Movember as well. So if you're I am moving swiftly on from whatever you've been up to this month. Yeah, if you've been growing a moustache for November, I applaud you, and I hope you raised a lot of money for men's cancer charities. So yeah, that's coming to an end, not tomorrow, but the day after. And of course, those of us with children, if you have an elf on the shelf, you better dust those bastards off, because the 1st of December is just around the corner. Yeah, I think we're 5 weeks from Christmas. Oh my God.
And don't forget Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah started yesterday.
Hanukkah did start yesterday, yeah. Happy Hanukkah indeed.
So if anyone out there is Jewish,
I
Happy
forgot
Hanukkah.
about that. Happy Hanukkah, yeah.
I can sing the dreidel song. That's about it. So.
Can you? Oh my God, no.
Dreidel. Come on, man. Everyone watched South Park.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you were going the South Park version, but yeah.
I wasn't going to go with the full version.
So yeah, there we go. That's the end of the holiday week, I guess. Thanksgiving, Black Friday. Talking of Black Friday and Cyber Monday and everything else, a friend of the show, Josh Trout, has a pretty neat Cyber Monday offer on at the moment. So I think, if I recall correctly, if you buy 2 prints, you get a 3rd print free. Ooh. So if you've been hanging off on buying some fantastic artwork from Josh, maybe go check him out right now, because he is doing a Cyber Monday deal, which I think runs through today, and of course he's a few time zones behind us. So yeah, definitely worth go check him out on Facebook, because he's been plugging his little Cyber Monday deal there. Buy 2 prints, get a 3rd one free. So that's pretty cool. Go jump on that one.
Cool.
Unless you spent all your money on Topps Fine Art prints, of course.
My money is all tied up in Topps Fine Art prints at the moment, so.
Well, that's fair enough, I guess. They are a pretty good deal right now.
They are. So, right.
Cool.
Before we close up, I have one thing. Mail call.
Yes. Jeez, I nearly forgot. Yeah.
Mail call. So, for those of you guys are listening to podcast, you can't see it. It's a purple envelope from the States. It's got the fantastic Mr. Shakes card art sticker on the front. There, 2 stickers even. And Mr. Shakes sent me a card. I happen to know what it is, but it could still be a surprise. But we thought we'd open it up on here, because unless you follow,
I haven't seen it, so I don't know what this is.
Oh, fantastic! So you're gonna love it. So Mr. Shake and I worked together on the Negro League art project, and he was one of the guys helping promote it. Also, Heavy J was in that, heavily involved in that too. And he had posted this card, and I said, "Well, you can't sell it." So make sure I got everything here. Oh yeah, I got a Mr. Lovely, love a sticker. He's giving me a Mr. Shake sticker.
Those stickers are cool. Yeah.
Whenever I get a new laptop, I can't wait. I'm going to put stickers of all these things on it. So
it's a good time to buy laptops, actually. But we'll talk about that.
I got a card for Mr. Shake there. But this is awesome. So I can't. You're going to love this. Ready? Dun, dun, dun. It's a Shed Long Kong card.
Oh my goodness!
I can't see it.
Yeah, I've got you on a really small screen as well, which doesn't help.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, I'll get there. So yes, so it's a 101 Mr. Shake Shed Long card. It's awesome. I'll send you a picture on there.
That's unbelievable. Why did he do a Shed Long card? Did you commission this?
So he made the Shed Long card, and Shed Long's quite active on Twitter, and so he thought if he made the card, he might be able to get his attention. It might be able to get the Shed Long hand. And I said, I really love that card. He's like, I can't sell it. I was hoping to grab his attention. Yeah, I'll send it to you if you want it. So yeah, so I said, yeah, definitely. So this has been in the works like for 3 or 4 months. So and it showed up today. So I've got he's written this letter, said sorry it takes so long to send it, but I love it. It's so cool.
That's
awesome.
pretty awesome. Yeah, you can show it properly afterwards. But
yeah,
that's super cool. Yeah.
Oh yes. So
we'll need to try and get old Shed Long on the show one day. That would be kind of awesome.
Well, he's not a mayor anymore, so I don't know if my love for him might be receding a little bit.
But it's become a meme. It doesn't matter if he's not around anymore.
Yes.
DJ LeMahieu will leave the Yankees at some point, but the meme will last forever.
Yes, but then he comes to Yankee Legends Day because he spent more than 2 years with the Yankees, so he's now a Yankee legend. So he'll always be a new legend.
Oh Jesus, yeah, you're probably right. He'll be the longest tenured Yankee for pretty soon, I think.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So, Mr. Shake, thank you so much. I love the card. It's brilliant. My card wall is going to hopefully be redecorated over Christmas. Then I can put up all the card art and stuff I have there. Since all my crappy cards are falling down there, it's time to rethink this all. And I'm going to put a bunch of stuff up there. So I'm finally going to hang up that Project 2020 poster that we have.
Oh, now funny you mentioned that. There was somebody in my local development, my housing development, on their how every area has their community Facebook group, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, some lass was giving away an A1 picture frame, so I might have got myself an A1 picture frame at last, and I could hang mine as well.
Nice.
Yeah, but now she's thrown me a defy on. There's a great Scottish expression for you. Yeah, I've been trying to message her to find out where she lives so I can go and pick it up, but she's not replying to my messages, which is annoying.
You've been ghosted already.
Yeah, she's ghosted me. But yeah, just like a white IKEA frame, but it's fine because it's white IKEA frames. I've got everything else in. So I managed to find an A1 frame, which is pretty sweet.
Nice.
So hopefully I can pick that up and get that poster framed up. That'd be pretty dope.
Fantastic. I know. I have my crappy poster here. I need to fix it up a little bit before I put it up. But yeah, I can't wait and do some redecorating with my free time.
Outstanding. You spent enough free time over Christmas with kids?
Yes, because the in-laws are in town. If flights are happening and they can come from Sweden, Lisa's dad's here for like 6 days and Lisa's mom's here for 2 weeks. So yeah, nice. I get free time. So I'm like, here's the kids. I'm going to go outside here.
Quite right. Well, don't count your chickens quite yet, but we live in hope, right?
Well, Lisa's off for 3 weeks, so I get some free time there. So.
Oh, you'll get, that's all right then. Oh, I expect you. We should do a tea and tops from Aberdeen. I'm not off. I'm working the whole way through Christmas, but yeah, get your ass up here for a day or two.
Guess we can go visit the country club.
We can go visit the country club.
But maybe we can go do a bit of spot of shooting while we're up there.
Yeah, I've got vouchers for a free round of golf. So if you want to come and play the hardest course I've ever played in my life, then
the driving wind and the snow.
Yeah, man. I know. Oh my god. All right, fantastic. Well, I think that's enough country club talk for 1 week. We'll pick it up again next. So yeah, as always, thank you very much, everybody, for listening along, especially if you're listening along live. Jason, congratulations again on your Triple Crown weekend. And cheers for being here and commenting along with the show. It's much appreciated. Jason, as ever, thanks for taking time away from your card art and your wall of cards there. To
come and talk baseball wall of cards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, cheers for being here as always. And yeah, hopefully this episode will be out as a podcast this Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you like to get your podcasts from. And of course, we'll be back live next Monday at 9 p.m. Twitch.tv/teaandtopps. But of course, until then, Jason, thanks again.
Yep. See you later. Have a good one, guys. It's always good to see with you, and I'm glad that Project 70's back. I'll have something to do again.
Yeah, I'll have something to talk about next week, and I can take the back seat this time.
Yes, exactly. And there's an artist we're trying to hook up with to come on the show as well. So
sadly,
we might have a special guest there. So
yeah. Awesome.
So stay tuned. We'll announce it on probably Twitter because this is where I spend all my time these days.
Yeah, you are just a denzine of Twitter at the moment. So yeah, keep an eye on the socials. Until next week. Take care out there. Yeah, get the mask on and stuff again, it feels like. And yeah, we'll talk to you next week. Thanks, everybody. Speak to you soon.
Beats by Dallas, make it hurt.